Hello, 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 beautiful people. We are back with you with a live episode that we are streaming live to LinkedIn as well as YouTube. We are excited that you have chosen to join us today. For everybody who's with us live, if you are with us, you know the routine. Please drop your city in the chat so that we can make sure we know who's rolling with us, who's getting this experience, because today is going to be a really exciting announcement for all of you who have been waiting patiently to hear more about what we have in store coming up for 2026. Today is the day where you're going to get to find out. So drop your city in the chat. I really do appreciate everybody who's made the time to join us live. I also appreciate those of you who are listening on the replay. I love that for you. I love that for us too. It's been an amazing experience seeing how the replay has grown and seeing how people are sharing on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and then reposting on social media platforms. I really do appreciate that. It just tells me that something that we're doing here at Career Gems for the Journey is resonating with you. And I appreciate this community that we have built that is helping to get the word out. So shout out to all of you for that. Now, I'm going to get into the Career and Care Summit. We're going to make our big announcement, but I have to get the housekeeping out of the way to make sure that I don't start to run too fast when the time comes. So I want to make sure that everybody who is here with me fully gets the opportunity to join us on our newsletter. Our newsletter is available at gemsforthejourney.org. It is not spammy at all. It is a curated, really thoughtful, put together group of topics that we think are aligned to the needs of those who are seeking career support right now, professionals who are navigating industry, early career individuals who are trying to figure out how does artificial intelligence affect their career, and how they can incorporate it so that they can be on the successful side, those who may be experiencing transitions or those who may be experiencing layoffs, all of that. We put that together and we send you a newsletter just once a month. So it doesn't feel spammy at all. It gives you an opportunity to take advantage of really thoughtful content that we believe is important and value driven for you. So head over to gemsforthejourney.org and go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. And then today, I would be remiss if I didn't say, we are recording on Veterans Day. So I want to make sure that I acknowledge all of the veterans who are currently serving in the United States military and all of those who have served in the past. It is because of your sacrifice and your family's sacrifice that we have some of the rights and freedoms that we get to enjoy. So I want to make sure that I acknowledge all of you and thank you for your service. And I hope that the support that you deserve, that you have earned, and that you need comes from the administration and the broader audiences that require your labor in order for us to have the freedom that we have. I hope you get what you very much have earned and deserved in compensation, in benefits, in all of the things that your family is due for the tremendous sacrifice that all of you make. So I appreciate all of our veterans. I want to make sure that I acknowledge them today. If you know a veteran that you want to make sure we give a shout out to, please do drop their name in the chat, whether they're still serving or whether they are making a transition and have stopped serving in the military, have retired or exited in some different way. We want to make sure we take advantage to acknowledge them because we really do appreciate our veterans. So shout out to all of those folks. Now, today we are here to talk about the Career and Care Summit. So I'm going to hold it together because I have been holding back so many really exciting secrets tied to the Career and Care Summit because we had so many other things that were base business things that we were excited about that we needed to share before we could roll out all of our announcements for the Career and Care Summit. But we're here now and we are ready to be able to connect with you. So, first off, we are hosting the Career and Care Summit in Philadelphia again. It is the second time that we've been able to have this experience. And now we're at the point where we can really call it the second annual Career and Care Summit. We had a phenomenal experience in March of 2025. I keep saying last year as though it happened a whole year ago, but it hasn't. The March 2025 summit was a phenomenal experience. We had women from across industries, from across the region come to celebrate with us in Philadelphia. And we were celebrating International Women's Day and Women's History Month. That was really how we were able to galvanize and really acknowledge this opportunity to celebrate not only the accomplishments of women, but also to bring resources together for women who are navigating their second act of life. So for all of those women who are navigating the second act of life and career, we wanted to make sure that we brought thoughtful resources together that helped you to build the bridge between your career and your care, knowing that we can't put any parts of ourselves on the shelf. We need to make sure that we're taking good care of ourselves in order to show up well in our career. So we were able to bring together just some phenomenal partners that helped us to bring the inaugural Career and Care Summit to life. So that event really blew my mind. It exceeded my expectations. My advisory board and all of the people who were able to help us bring that together just really transformed what I thought was possible, and also brought us high quality content in the city of Philadelphia, where otherwise we just thought that there was a great opportunity in a white space for us to show up. So we did that and had just a blast. And we got such great feedback from that initial inaugural event. We got some survey data. So we made sure to ask folks what's going on. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you didn't like, because this was our first time and we understand that the first time is going to have some bumps and bruises. It's going to look different. We took some risks. We really went out there and tried to make sure that we brought you guys speakers and advisors and just amazing individuals that we believe had a heart for the needs of women. And we're going to be able to add a tremendous amount of value to the room and to the experience. So we did that, and we're excited to be able to come back and do it again. Now, what we also learned during that experience is that there's some other areas that you want to hear more about. There's some other areas that you want to be better informed on, and we are going to be able to help to support and bring that together. So I'm looking over here because I have a couple of notes that I want to make sure that I capture before we get too far into the content. And as you guys know, I try to make sure that the notes are, that I give you everything you need. So now we're talking more about what the 2026 Career and Care Summit is going to be. And it really is going to continue to focus on the career community of and care for professional women in this region. Now we're talking about the broader Delaware Valley. The event is happening on March 21st, 2026 at the Community College of Philadelphia. And if you joined us last year, you know that women came from as far as New York and as far as Virginia to join us for the Career and Care Summit. And you know that we had a fantastic experience. And we want you to invite someone who wasn't in the room last year to join us this year. We understand that professional women are experiencing burnout at an extremely high rate. And that burnout is really causing people to leave career faster than they would anticipate or faster than they want to. And we know that high performing women are the backbone of our government, of our nonprofit institutions, of our corporations. And we want to make sure that we give them the support that they need in order to stay in career if that is what they desire. So last year's event was our inaugural summit, and now we're really designing the 2026 summit as a future looking, need-based. How do we make sure that we bring together sessions on wellness, on leadership, on financial acumen and building your financial well-being to the table, because that's what you've asked for. So if you were there last year, drop a gem in the comments, drop a gem icon in the comment section, because it'll help us to know who's already there and who's going to be able to join us again this year. Because we're so invested in bringing together this community that's focused on collaboration and building those day two connections, those day two networks of people, not focusing on competition. We want to make sure that we really live into this idea that women can work together, can collaborate, can build on what each other are building. And then we can do that in person and have what is a phenomenal, engaging experience that will nurture you and feed you and support you going out through the rest of the year until we have the opportunity to come back together. Now, I want to make sure that I remind us that we're doing a special acknowledgement for those women who are caregivers, especially in the realm of social workers, educators, and first responders, kind of our essential workers. We want to acknowledge that we will give scholarships to women who are in those fields, and you just have to reach out to us directly, and you can email us at admin@gemsforthejourney.org. We're going to give a select number of scholarships because we believe that we want to continue to invest in those individuals, and we don't want barriers in any way, shape, or form to hold them back from being able to attend. So if you're interested in the scholarship and you are a teacher, you are a social worker, you are a first responder, we want to provide that opportunity for you. Send us a quick email to admin@gemsforthejourney.org, and we will be able to acknowledge that you are one of those people in the field doing what we believe is completely critical, essential work, helping to save lives and protect the lives and well-being of young people and all of us alike. So we want to make sure that we support you in the way that makes sense for us. So those scholarships are available for a few people. So we're really excited to be able to offer that. The other thing that you're going to hear is we're going to cover all of the topics that are really taboo and some that are absolutely need to be brought to the forefront. Taboo, when we talk about women's health, oftentimes we're dancing around what are important subjects around perimenopause, menopause, and everything related to the change that a lot of women are navigating and experiencing. But we're also going to talk about money. We're going to talk about negotiation. We're going to talk about salary negotiation and compensation. We're going to go deeper into the areas that we believe need to be at the forefront when we're thinking about providing the right resources for women to navigate their careers today. We know that the audience that we support is often navigating their second act of life. So you may be caregiving for family members. You may be responsible for young people. You may even be in a sandwich generation where you have family members you're caring for or elderly parents, as well as young people that you're responsible for. So we want to make sure that we're being thoughtful and creating value-driven content specifically for you to meet the needs that you are approaching and that you are navigating today. And we believe that career, community, and care are all critical areas that successful women need support in, and we're here to fill that gap here at Career Gems for the Journey. So again, you can go and grab your tickets today, right now at gemsforthejourney.org. And I cannot forget, early bird tickets will only be on sale until this Friday. Today we're recording, it's March. It is November 11th. Those tickets will go off sale on November 15th or when they sell out. So we believe our early bird tickets will sell out. So if you're here and you're listening to this, you're under the sound of my voice, as they say, go and grab your ticket right now to get that early bird discount. The ticket price will change after November 16th. So take advantage and go and grab it today. The event is on March 21st, 2026 in Philadelphia at the Community College of Philadelphia. We will be there in person having a phenomenal experience. So now let me just break down for you quickly what you will experience during the summit. First, we're going to make sure that all of your basic needs are taken care of. We're going to make sure that you are well fed. Breakfast and lunch and snacks are included in the ticket price, so you don't have any need to worry. We want to also make sure that you know that you will also get a swag bag at the end of the day for the summit. So we have phenomenal sponsors that you'll see announcements coming out from over the next couple of weeks who are providing just amazing tools, resources, and giveaways that everyone who attends the summit will have access to. All that we ask is that you fill out our exit survey. If you fill out our exit survey, you will be given a swag bag and it will be filled chock full with amazing things. Now let's talk a little bit about the speakers. We will have physicians, we will have doctors talking about everything from perimenopause and menopause, as I mentioned earlier, because many of us need to know and we need to have really vetted resources to help us navigate the changes that we're going through in our second act of life. And those changes impact our career definitively. How we show up in the workplace is driven by our overall well-being. We're also going to talk about more broad physical health and muscle building. So we're going to cover all of your care needs during the summit. If you have a care need and you're looking for someone who is credible to ask really important questions to, no dumb questions, the Career and Care Summit is where you want to be. Now, also what we will have running in parallel is we will have fireside chats with authors, with other thought leaders in the areas of career and professional development. Now, what we did last year was amazing, and what we're going to do this year is going to build on that amazing experience that we had last year. Between fireside chats, panels, question and answer sessions where really we get to hear from the audience and you get to lead the discussion, it is going to be just a phenomenal popcorn and co-collaborative experience where we get to bring the very, very best from expertise and thought leaders, but we also get to hear directly from you and to collaborate on what are solutions or what are creative options that we can all take. And we're going to do that all together in the room while building this amazing community of connections, networks that could be your next job opportunity, your friend's next job opportunity, your business funding opportunity, your access to graduate school or graduate programs, your next certification in a critical skill that's in demand in 2026 and beyond. All of those people will be in the room with us live. So when you show up and you bring your best, and each of us show up and bring our best, we have the power to collaborate and build something phenomenal in the room at the Career and Care Summit. So we want you to take advantage. Grab your tickets today. The event is on March 26th. Now I'm going to do it again. The event is on March 21st, 2026. The event is on March 21st, 2026. We're excited to really invite you all to be in the room at the Community College of Philadelphia. Now, the event is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So we have a full day of programming and activities. If you can only join us for a portion of the day, we got you covered. There will be breakout sessions and transition times where you'll have an opportunity to pop in. If getting there at 9 a.m. doesn't work for you because you have other commitments, we understand that. We are all on the same page and we want to make sure your needs get met. So if you want to join us later in the day, we would still love to have you. If you need to pop out because you have something else going on and you won't be able to join us for the whole day, we understand that too. There will be opportunities for folks to be able to get books signed by authors real time. And we're going to make some of our author announcements over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to hold that back for you. We'll also have an opportunity to really go deep and hear from behind the curtain of the C-suite. So we're going to have C-suite level executives who are at the summit and looking to share their experience in climbing to the highest heights of some of the biggest organizations, nonprofit, for-profit, as well as academia. And they're going to really pull back the curtain to give you the insights that help them to get to their destination. And then you can reapply or learn something that may be exactly what you were looking for to help you develop your career strategy. So we're going to also have that experience. And then we're going to have just delicious food, amazing food that is going to fill you physically while you're getting the community experience to be able to fill your spirit. So we're thrilled, really, really excited, and so grateful for our sponsor partners who are helping to make this possible. We are partnering with the nonprofit organization National Black MBA Association Philadelphia chapter, and they are going to bring their own unique appeal that we've been able to cultivate, right? And working together and thinking about bringing in a nonprofit partner that we believe actually aligns to the values and also aligns to the experience that we want to have at the Career and Care Summit. We know that the National Black MBA Association Philadelphia chapter is an amazing partner, and we're looking forward to working with them. So we have corporate partners that are serving up the very, very best in support. We have nonprofit partners. So we have all of the bases covered, hyper local to the region that can help to support exactly what you may be looking for in your professional needs and development. And we're also bringing speakers from all over the region. So you are getting the best of all worlds. You're getting a local experience with broad thought leadership coming from across the United States, all in one location at the Community College of Philadelphia on March 21st, 2026 in Philadelphia from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is one day that is dense, solidly packed with value creation, but also with such rich experiences and information that we know are going to be valuable to you. So we are looking forward to you joining us on March 21st, 2026 at the Community College of Philadelphia. Go and grab your ticket today. Early bird tickets will go away. Either they will sell out or they will be all gone and not available anymore beginning November 15th. So today is November 11th when we're recording. Early bird tickets are over November 15th. You want to make sure you grab your ticket today. run over to gemsforthejourney.org to grab your ticket. And we're looking forward to seeing you in the room at the Career and Care Summit. If anybody who is with us here live, and I see we have a couple folks who are here live with us, was there at the summit last year. I cannot wait to see you again, because so many of you in our last year survey said, please bring it back. Please make it a second day. I couldn't make it a second day. That was going to be too much. That wasn't possible. But we did make some enhancements. We are going to grow the experience for you, so it feels like you have more time to be able to connect. We're going to go for longer sessions so we can go deeper. And then we're going to have more time for just casual interactions, for you to meet people, for you to grow your network. So if you were there last year, you had a phenomenal experience, come back in 2026, because it's going to be even better. There's going to be changes that really tickle the opportunity for all that the summit has the potential to be in the future, but we're going to build on the foundation of everything you loved for 2025. So last time I'm going to say it, March 21st, 2026, at the Community College of Philadelphia, the Career and Care Summit, we are thrilled to invite you to join us. Early bird tickets are available right now. Grab your ticket. Those tickets will end November 16th. I want you to be in the room, and I want you to get a deal on being in the room. So take full advantage of those early bird tickets. Go and grab yours today. We're excited to see you there. Until then, continue to make your journey work for you.